Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the post-match press conference. We have head coach Nick Cushing. If you'd like to ask a question, please raise your hand. We'll get started with Scott Churchson.
Hey, Coach. Thanks for the time. Obviously, not the result you were aiming for. Talk a little bit about the shots on goal, because the first one didn't come in till 90-plus minutes in, and it seemed like it was a little bit of a passive, check them out approach in the first half. So any thoughts? Thanks.
No, the aim wasn't to be passive. The aim was to create chances and win the game. And I think when they sat low, we didn't open them up well enough. And when we turned the ball over and we got opportunities, the decision making wasn't good enough. We had 2 or 3 really good opportunities on the turnover to create goal chances, and we didn't do that. And in the second half, they sit really low, and we have to find the opening. We have to in those moments when we dictate the game. The second half was similar to the second half in Nashville. When they sit low and they put bodies behind the ball, we have to have the quality to get the moment.
Juan Carlos.
Hi, Coach. Thank you for the time. I know it's not the best result, but just wanted to get a quick opinion on the penalty. Did you think it was enough to be called a penalty? Do you think it was enough contact?
I think it's really soft. I think there's a reason why I didn't give it in the moment, because it's not a penalty. It's really, really soft. And if we're going to decide football games on those decisions, then the game should be a draw. The performance can be better for us, and we can improve in many areas, but the game should be 0-0.
Michael Andre.
Nick, I wanted to get your opinion about Luis Barraz's distribution. It seemed like he struggled, and I don't want to put it all on him. I'm actually asking if you thought he was having trouble making decisions, or if Houston was doing a really good job of cutting out his options.
No, we know how to solve them problems. We've been good with that. There's moments in the first half where we should play short and we will find the opening, or we play short and we miss the forward pass, and then it brings the press, and then we've got less time, and we've got, we don't have the composure to play, and we'll look at that and we'll make sure that we fix it. We've been good at home in those moments. And second half, although they set off, we get control of the game, but for sure in those moments in the second half, we have to be better.
Juan Carlos, you have another one? Scott?
Yeah, just quickly.
Carlos, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay. It took long. Yeah, just quickly. On that last intervention by Barraza, sometimes the coach tells the goalkeeper not to go and chase that ball. Did you actually allow him to go, or did he go by himself to cut down that last play from Houston?
I think those moments, the coach has no control over those moments. It's us chasing the game, and set play in the dying seconds of the game. He comes high, so that if the ball comes out, he can put the ball back in the box. The ball comes out to them. It's just a reaction. Actually thought he was smart enough not to get a red card, and I think that's how he gets the yellow card, because he goes to jump in and then he changes his mind and then it's delayed. So it's just as emotion, because it's the end of the game.
Scott?
Hey, Coach. Yeah, one more. Talk a little bit about Ricky Ledesma's input on this game.
It's difficult for him. He came in yesterday, so he goes in and shows that he has quality, but he hasn't trained with us enough to know how to play, where to play. We're chasing the game. It's difficult for him to have any kind of influence in the game. He's been with us a day. I thought you can see his qualities. You can see the flashes of quality that he has, but he came into a game when they had a flat back 5 and 4 in front. So it's difficult for our guys, but we have to find the opening. We have to have the quality and the individual ability in those moments, because we have all of the ball to find the goal. Nashville second half. This second half is when we're really chasing a game. We've got the quality on the pitch to find the goal, and we'll work at that. We'll look at it. We'll train at it. We'll make sure that we improve at it, because we'll be in this moment away from home many times when we push the game.
Great. Thanks, everyone. Okay, good evening, everyone. We continue our post-match press conference. We have midfielder Matias Pellegrini. If you'd like to ask a question, please raise your hand. Juan Carlos?
Matías, ¿cómo estás? Buenas noches. Bueno, quisiera preguntarte, pues, el resultado, ¿no? No fue el que se esperaba, pero pues hubo algunos momentos en el que el equipo pudo haber, pues, empatado el partido o haberle dado la vuelta. Dame tus impresiones y qué es lo que se va a trabajar para el próximo partido.
Bueno, primero buenas noches a todos. Sí, la verdad que no fue el resultado que veníamos a buscar. Mucha bronca, como decís vos, por ahí tuvimos algunas situaciones que pudimos haberlo empatado, pero no se dio y bueno, ellos desde el penal nos terminan ganando y llevándose los 3 puntos. Pero nada, ya hay que dar vuelta a la página, el lunes volver a entrenar y ya pensar en el próximo partido.
So the question was thoughts about today's match. Yeah, it was a tough game. It was a battle throughout the entire match. Obviously, the game was decided on the penalty kick, and they took the 3 points away. Not the result that we wanted, but now we turn the page and we focus on Monday, go back to training, and look forward to the next week. Scott Cherson?
Hey, Matias, thanks for the time. I know this isn't what you were aiming for here. Talk a little bit about the second half when you guys fell behind 1-0 and the offensive push that came out. There was definitely a little more punch there at that point. Talk a little bit about that. Thank you, please.
Habla sobre el segundo tiempo después del gol que metieron, hubo más de ataque de ustedes. Habla sobre eso.
Sí, el segundo tiempo, bueno, después del gol de ellos, lo fuimos a buscar, ellos se nos metieron atrás y nos dieron la pelota. Por ahí tuvimos algunos centros que pudiéramos haber convertido, pero bueno, no se dio. Terminamos perdiendo el partido, como dije recién, tenemos que dar vuelta a la página y ya pensar en el próximo partido.
Yeah, after that goal, we definitely were attacking a lot more. They were giving us the ball, but they sat back and defended. Obviously, they defended well, and it wasn't the result that we wanted. We had a couple opportunities there with certain crosses, but it just wasn't meant to be. But as I mentioned before, we're turning the page, and we're looking forward to the next game. Michael André?
Matias, I'm wondering if you could just talk to us about how the team prepares for a game like tonight, where the team doesn't have the ball, doesn't have a lot of the possession. NYCFC is used to being in control of the games, and this was definitely a match where it felt like they were chasing.
Habla sobre cómo se prepara el equipo para partidos así, que no tienen mucha posición. El equipo siempre tiene posición. ¿Cómo te preparas para venir a un ambiente así?
Sí, sabíamos que ellos manejaban bien la pelota, son un equipo que tiene buena posesión, el doble 5, el doble 6, como le dicen acá, maneja bien la pelota con Herrera, y nada, creo que el primer tiempo por ahí ellos con los 2-6 jugaron un poco mejor, y el segundo tiempo nosotros lo salimos a buscar más, pero igualmente en el primer tiempo tuvimos varias situaciones y no pudimos convertir. Y nada, ellos desde el penal nos consiguen la victoria, pero nada, mucha bronca y ya hay que empezar en el próximo partido.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a difficult match. They are a very good team that holds the possession of the ball. They play very well with the 2 6s. In the first half, it looks like they played a little better than us, even though we had a couple of good opportunities. And then in the second half, it was the goal, and then we were just chasing the game after that. So it was a tough match to face and really break them down. But like I mentioned, we're putting this past us, and we're looking forward to the next game. Great. Thank you, everyone.